Hey YouTube, it's Pepper coming at you with the update on the journey to a healthier me. It's November 9th, 2014. I had my weigh-in this morning. Another loss. Yay. Um, my highest recorded weight, which was just a little over a week before my surgery, was 250. On surgery day, which was November 21st, 2013, I weighed in at 247. And this morning I weighed in at 214.6, which was another 3.4 pound loss. Crazy. So excited. Um, Great. It was wonderful. So that's 35.4 from my highest weight and 32.4 from surgery in 7 weeks. Incredible numbers for me. I know there's people that drop a lot more, but that's for me, that's like, I can't even believe it. Crazy. So, very good. This week I had 2 appointments. I met with my surgeon on Tuesday. He was very pleased with my progress and said in 6 weeks I'll see him again and we'll do the full blood work and all of that good stuff. Make sure my levels of everything are fine. We discussed, I take my vitamins on a regular basis every day, all that good stuff. So I think it'll be good. I'm feeling good, so that's good. I also met with the nutritionist for a follow-up. We kind of discussed what I'm eating. She said I was doing very well there. Um, she kind of gave me some suggestions, for small little meals and things like that, which was really good. It was good to see her. And then today I had my follow up with my primary physician who hadn't seen me since surgery. And he was very, very pleased with me for a couple different reasons. Well, the first thing, the weight. I had seen him after I had seen my surgeon, where he had put on the paper that highest weight. Well, it was later in the week that I saw my primary, the week that I was doing the food funerals, tongue tied there. And so I weighed in a little heavier there. So my highest recorded weight with him was a little higher, and so his scale was a little different. So as far as he was concerned, from that time to today, when I weighed in on, with the way it was on his scale, I was down 37 pounds. So he was very excited for me. I think it was rubbing off because I was pretty excited. Um, and then the other part was the blood pressure. So normally it runs a little high when I'm in the doctor's office because I get a little nervous because they're going to take my blood pressure. But even with that nervousness, it was actually normal. So he was very happy. And I got a high five on that one because it was always, always so high. And I'm going to stay the course for as long as I need to with my 2 blood pressure meds. But he said he was so impressed. He goes, just watch your blood pressure now for, consistently, during the week so that, once it starts dropping lower, then we'll take you off one and then eventually take you off the other if all goes well. So that was my number one right there. Get off that blood pressure med, so it's getting closer. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm definitely going to make sure that I'm consistently checking that blood pressure every day, just to see how it's going, especially now that the weight is really dropping off. So that was 2 great appointments this week. It was very good. On the food front, not really anything new. Just trying to kind of getting used to, my eyes matching my stomach, and kind of not the way that I used to. Now I find that even when I go down to the cafeteria, because it's a whole new world out there, when you're not at home and everything's kind of controlled and stuff, I find that I still, I kind of guesstimate, like when I'm at the salad bar or getting soup or something, this is how much I'll be able to have. And I kind of always overestimate, which is okay. And then I can usually only eat half of what I got. So That's going really well. I'm just kind of learning, to get that down. So it got, progressively better over the course of the week. I did notice a couple times, because I just don't have that hunger like I used to. I did notice a couple times this week because I wasn't hungry kind of when I normally would be, I guess. I noticed a couple times where I did get a little of that hunger, and I noticed that I would, even my small little portion, I would kind of eat those first couple bites really fast. And I had to kind of catch myself because, as like if you eat fast, it's like you feel full right away. And so I had to kind of catch myself and really think about that, if I was kind of on the hungry side, just to take that first bite and let it, settle in and then play it by ear, how to continue. Um, because I'm really concerned about, eating fast and then not being able to get the calories in, because I really want to keep the calories up, because it's so easy to fall below when you don't feel hungry. And you certainly don't want to feel full and then, cut yourself off because you just can't eat anymore. So I did have to catch myself a couple times, and make myself slow down, so that I don't have that full feeling right away. I did better with my protein shakes this week. I wanted to do that. I mentioned that in my last video. So I made sure to get it in. More protein shakes this week just to get those protein levels up. Was really consistent with my water. I've always been kind of good with my water after those first couple of weeks. So I'm not really concerned about the water, but I do want to make sure that I'm, always getting it in and making sure that I always carry it with me, no matter where I'm going. Like if I'm going off to a meeting that I think is going to be quick, and then it turns out to be, an hour or two long. So I always make sure and grab my water on the go so that I'm not in that situation where all of a sudden, got cotton mouth because my mouth is so dry and I'm feeling weak because I haven't, had any water. So, so this week was a good week, just kind of getting down some of those good practices and things like that. That's about it. And I really don't have any appointments or anything coming up in the next couple of weeks, so it should be pretty smooth sailing, just continuing on this wonderful, wonderful journey. I want to just say thank you to all my new subscribers. It's really great to find new people based on you subscribing to me. Then I go out and look at your videos for some of you new ones. It makes it a little easier on us too to keep up. And congratulations to everyone else that's on this journey, that's doing so well. Even when you're not doing so well, it's important that people continue to make videos, because it's not always a pretty sight, and it's important for everyone to see, that others have struggles too, and not only to prepare us for it, but to, so it's kind of nice to know sometimes that, okay, so other people are going through the same thing, even if, we may not want to say anything. It's important to kind of say those things. And I'm sure I'll have some bumps in the road here coming up. But for right now, it's heaven. All right. Have a good week. Rest of the week. Only a couple days left, or one day left of this week. And see you next Thursday. Bye.